What are you doing? Hey. Down. 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 This place is packed. Welcome to 2024's first edition of Hiking with Furflurf. I am at Mammoth Cave State Park, and I'm just going to go in and register. There are tons and tons and tons and tons of people here, so it's going to be difficult recording, but I will talk to you guys later. Bye. So, hey everybody, I got all checked in, and I got to go through the park, drive up to my campsite, and check. I pushed the wrong button, of course. Check. I gotta drive up onto the ferry. It's first time for everything. This is gonna be exciting. I get super seasick. I don't know if that matters. We're starting to move. Man, this is fast. You know, the ropes. There's ropes tying it off. There's like 3 or 4 ropes on this side that I can see. I get a tip for the guy, but he's not getting out. No, my tip isn't go get a haircut. I know that's what my dad's thinking. Oh, we're picking up speed. Might be going a whole mile an hour now. Seems like we're going towards that bank pretty far over there. Yep. It's a lot of fun just because I've never done it before. But we'll get some video when we get up to the trailhead. Hope you guys are having a great day, just like I am. See you later. Okie dokie. So, hey everybody. Just wanted to point out these gorgeous pink trees. You can see them in the background there. They're little ones all over the sides of the roads. Said something to my mom about them. She's like, oh yeah, the little pink buds, you can make jelly out of them. Huh. Forget what she said it was called. But yeah, she said it was really yummy. Absolutely gorgeous. So we're heading along this, the Wet Prong Trail, which apparently is a multi-use trail. Lots of horses, lots of landmines. It's lovely out here. Much warmer today, right now, than I thought it was going to be. Especially this morning. It was chilly. It was very cold last night. A lot of downed trees. But it's the beginning of the year, so there's going to be firewood everywhere for me to collect. Just hope the campsite's not full of garbage. That's all. I have garbage bags, but I get out in the woods to get away from that type of stuff, not so that I can clean up other people's garbage to enjoy my campsite. But I mean, for $10, I guess it's not that big a deal. But yeah, there's an excessive fine for littering around here, which I think is awesome. Oh yeah, I'm rattling up a storm here. All sorts of stuff hanging and dangling. Just think of it as a bear doll. Okay, I will talk to you if I see anything awesome or when we get to the campsite. Talk to you later. This is pretty. Just walked up to this little floodplain here. You can tell this bank floods out a lot, but wow. This is where I'm going to be coming to get water. I think this is where I turn. I gotta check. Yep, Ferguson Campsite. I'm up that way. but I gotta find myself a way across without getting my tootsies wet. I'll be back. I never thought I'd see this myself. All those dark ones are males. All the other ones are females. They're all mating. Oh, look at that one. That blue one's pretty. There it is. Or no, aren't the females are the light colored ones, and the males have to do the job of attracting. I can't remember with butterflies. That's amazing. I don't want to disturb them, but I have to walk through right there. And I can go around the other way. Let me zoom out here. I've got too much, wrong way, too much stuff in my hands. Oh, that's too cool. So after 2 trips to the car, here is Campsite Ferguson. I like this for hanging my food bag since there's no real bears here at all. Looks like those trees fell recently and cleaned up the tips of them way down there. But I gotta very quickly set up my tent. I think I'm gonna set my hammock up between those 2 thinner trees right there, rather than these 2 big, huge ones. That thing's super, super dead. Yeah. So that's the plan. I got to get cracking. I would video it, but this is the this isn't the first time setting up the hammock. I suck at setting up the hammock. And it's just kind of funny watching me go back and forth, and readjust straps. And this tent is, oh my dear Lord, this tent is finicky, but it's really nice once you get it down. So I will be back. Boom. I'm going to have to tighten these guys a little bit more as the night goes along, as it breathes and stretches a bit more. I really should be pulling these out, and it looks like it's going to downpour about 10 o'clock. It's got that real nice bathtub design inside of it. Sits up real well. Yeah, my ground cloth is a little small for it, but that's more designed to be under the hammock. But with all the rain we're getting, I wanted it in here. But that is way roomier, way lighter, way nicer, and it won't drip on me. That's what I like about it the best, because it's double walled. Sweet. Okay, so I'm going to throw a bunch of gear in there, and then I'm going to... Ooh, my finger was starring in the show again. And then I'm going to see about getting the hammock set up over there. Wish me luck, everybody. Now it's time to set up the bear butt. I'll be back. Got done just in time. It is 7:30. Oh, I never stopped my Garmin. There we go. Sorry, guys. Okay. But yeah, this is the bear butt tarp. Can't even see it. It's so dark. It's so dark, everything's blurry. Okay. Well, I gotta go stow my gear away and get my bed set up for the night. I will probably just see you guys in the morning. I walked a total of, just on the trail only, here and back to the car. I came here twice, back to the car twice, so that would be 6.3 miles, I believe, maybe 6.4. Can you hear the peepers? See if I can zoom. Sorry, usually when I'm zoomed in, the sound kicks up better. And then I zoom out, this happens. Because it's a different camera. Then there's a squirrel or chipmunk or something down there running around having a blast. This is so much fun. Okay, see you guys later. Good morning, everybody. It is Monday. Oh, I'm dumping my shake. Monday the 8th. Sorry, I had to look at my watch. This is pretty cool. This big hole here. I'm not sure what's in it. Got a shake on my shin. Okay. It's gonna be pretty nice today. This is scattered showers. It might sprinkle a little bit here and there. It poured last night at about 1:30, 2 o'clock. It was supposed to happen at 10 p.m. But everything stayed nice and dry. Tent functioned properly, as it should. There was a couple little drops on either end where the rain fly had dipped in a little bit because it was really coming down hard. But today I'm just going to go for some hikes. I'm going to do kind of a large loop, not really. Some of the loops are a little excessively big for day one being out here. Oh, that breeze is a little chilly. Just in my shorts and t-shirt. I got to get warmed up. It's not very warm out right now. I can't see the temperature. Yeah, this is the Ferguson Campsite trail heading back towards... Oh, wait till I show you how to get across that creek. I ended up taking my shoes off. I got halfway across and I'm like, ugh. And I took my shoes and socks off and just walked through with my water shoes. It's a pain in the butt, total pain in the butt with such a huge, heavy pack with everything loaded to stay at the campsite for 2 weeks. Well, partially everything. I had to take another trip, but there's a log that's down, and the fat end is not secured to anything, so it's bouncy. And getting onto it on the narrow end is really precarious. But I was in such a huge hurry last night to get back to the campsite so that I could get everything set up before it was supposed to rain or pour at 10. Yeah, I don't have much in my pack right now. Just things I might need for today. Rain gear, munchies, water shoes, umbrella, machete, you never know, hoodie, like medical supplies, the fire thing, just in case, and the little emergency bag that I have with my solar blankets and stuff like that. That's a nice burl. There's a really interesting burl on a tree down further. Ooh, hang on a second. I got a bad itch. Okay, here's our lovely creek crossing. Last time I crossed over there, on the way back to the car, I'm like, I'm going to check out all these rocks over here. We used to have a pathway across, but I could do that, but that big rock is really wobbly. But this is actually quite easy, other than this end right here bounces. And that's kind of a large step to be able to keep your balance on a slippery log. I could make a, oh, big frog. I could make a running jump right and cross this right here Or I could do it there, but I know I would wipe out landing on these rocks. There are a lot of creek crossings I have noticed. Quite a few creek crossings. Some of the spots on the trails say wet, some say dry. I thought one of the trails, like the first word in the name of it was wet, but it's not. So I'm going to get out the map, and I think I'm going up this way and around, and I might come out right there. Yesterday, I don't know if you can see those blue blazes right there. There you go. My finger's out of the way. I came out that little trail right there. Okay, guys. I'm having a blast. I slept so good last night. Oh, I didn't even open my eyes or move until the raindrops started hitting about 1:30, 2 o'clock. I think it was 1:45. Can't remember. I did look at my watch, though. And then I didn't open my eyes again until the birdies started screaming and yelling at 5:30. And there's a couple cool sounding birds. I think one's a whippoorwill because it literally sounds like that's what it's saying. Whoop, 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 woo. And then there's a few other ones. There's a lot of phoebes. The birds, I love them. I love them. I just let them sing me right back to sleep in the morning. It's great. I used to hate them. Way back in the day, about 12 years ago, I used to hate the birds waking me up in the morning, but it's pretty humid. It's pretty humid today. And it's turned out to be a very, very nice day. I think tomorrow I have a cave tour. Maybe it's Thursday. I booked 3 of them. It seems like when it's the last slot in the tour, they drop the price just to sell it. I really think they want to sell out all the tours, which makes sense. I'm wondering why there's a fire pit here. And I know that these are all the blocks from the pathways. This is not a campsite at all. Is it First Creek? No, this isn't First Creek. But okay. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh, look at that moss on the edge. And the waves in the sand. Oh, that is stunning. Oh, and the water out of these creeks, the Grail, my Geopress, some of the best water I've ever had. Super, super, super yummy. I don't think that tree's crossable. I'm not gonna try it. Okay, bye guys. I have a buddy hitching a ride. He's been hanging out with me for more than a minute. Just trying to find a spot to cross this creek here. I don't want to smush him accidentally. But he just came flying up to me and just landed right in my armpit. I don't want him to get in my face or get stuck in my hair. Oh, did he fly? No. Where'd you go? Did he fly off? He could be. Oh, there he is. Hi. Hi, buddy. He's behind me somewhere. Oh, no. There he is. He's over there. That was cool. This is so beautiful up here. These rocks are gorgeous. And I just want to give a shout out to everybody with a horse who comes to these trails, who ignores every single rule. Horse manure should be spread at least 200 feet from trails and water sources and campgrounds and parking areas. Lead your horses through the mud, not around. all the mud pits that I've come to open up to this huge 6 to 20 foot wide pits that you can tell everybody with a horse, because the hoof marks have been leading them around, and there is horse poop everywhere. This is one of the rare sections without a bunch. And then you can see there's that creek down there where the butterfly was on me. That isn't wet prong. That's a new trail that people with horses have created to go down along the other side of the stream. That is not a trail, shouldn't be there, and it follows an old creek bed dip sort of thing, little runoff area. I don't know. It's beyond me. You're at a national park. The very, very least you could do is follow the 2 or 3 rules. These are shared trails. These aren't only horse trails. If they were, the horse poop would be fine most likely, because there's only horses walking around. But there's people riding bicycles. There's people hiking and walking, little kids. And some of these trail spots are impassable for anything but a horse, unless you go off trail, which you're not supposed to do, because this entire area is protected. So, wow. But I have a feeling that like this. Why does somebody have to create a new trail around? It's just in this. Oh no, that's just a runoff. Ooh, that was deep. With the downpour last night, I expected the trail to be mucky, but some of the spots are just above and beyond, because people with horses just can't follow the trail. They gotta... I don't know why people are trying to avoid getting mud on their horse's feet. It's a horse. If its feet gets wet, it's not going to get hypothermia. But if, like, humans' feet get soaked in freezing cold water, and then say the temperature changes real quick and you're not prepared for cold weather during spring and summer, that gets dangerous very quickly. So, I don't know, but I have a feeling that rangers are going to be walking through here a lot more often. I'm going to suggest trail cams. Definitely going to suggest trail cams, because it seems like everybody with a horse just lets their horse poop in the trail. I haven't seen one person with a bucket under their horse or with anything that resembles a shovel with them at all. It's not to say some people don't follow the rules, because I'm sure some do. But again, they're just ruining it for the rest of us when you don't follow the rules. Oh, okay. So I gotta find a way through this. There's no reason for this to be 2 sections. This is what I mean. Why is it so wide? If there's an offshoot, old horse poop, if there's an offshoot that's not muddy, it's probably for people. No more horse poop. Wow, that's a lot. But this place is just stunning. It's an eclectic landscape. Now, why are there 2 trails? Okay, got to look at my map. Talk to you guys in a bit. Well, there shouldn't be 2 trails, but ooh. Everybody apparently doesn't want to go through there and get their poor little horse's feet muddy. Yeah, there's a hoof mark. God, it's just, it's baffling. I'm baffled at how little respect people have. They think that because they can afford to have a horse and have X amount of money, that rules don't apply to them. It happens when people get wealthy. Makes the world a very, very unfair place, because really, this is not necessary. And there's those hoof marks right there. This is insane. Absolutely insane. Hoof marks up through here. Okay, I'm done bitching. Gotta have a bitch session at least once a day to get the frustrations out. I am sweaty already. There are some really gorgeous rocks back there. Really pretty moss growing on them. This big guy up here. Ooh, squishy mud. That one's nice. That nut turned red inside. That's neat. Ooh, that looks so soft and squishy. Oh, it's very firm, but soft. Wow, nice, that's cool. I like that. Okay, I gotta whittle my way around the mud here and stay on the trail as much as possible. Let me see. I wonder if these are beech nuts. Dad'll know. Dad'll know if those are, well, Mom will too. That's a beech nut. On a whole, there we go, tree of them back there. They don't look like a typical acorn. Here we go. That's one of them. Didn't look like a typical acorn, even though I know they have an acorn style top, but look very different than New York State acorns. Oop, sorry, my finger. As always, very good at getting my finger in the way. This is a new phone. Got something that was more manure. Ugh. Something that was less expensive than my other one, but this one folds and it's smaller and will fit in my fanny pack better. And more manure. Oh, wait, is that manure? Yeah, that is. Yep. Too squishy in the trail. The feet are already there's a whole bunch more of them. All those nuts. The trees that drop those nuts, none of them seem to have sprawling branches at the top. They're all real narrow at the top. Oh, kind of interesting. interesting. Oh, God, another huge pile of manure. Oh. That's some lovely moss. Oh, I like the red. Okay, that looks pretty smushy up there. I'll be back. This is stunning. It's not a campsite or anything. This looks like this is enjoyed by a lot of people up here. This is a great place to sit and eat lunch. Cowboy camp out on the rock. I love these rocks. It's reminded me of New York State. With all the rocks at Allegheny State Park. Ooh, that's squishy. Why is it so... Oh, my trekking pole's getting caught. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. That is some lovely moss. Oh my. So bright green. Huge rocks under me, so bear with me as I move slowly. It's quite stiff. It's not as soft and fluffy as it looks. Looks like something's been tearing it down, yanking on it. Yeah, so I'm on Collie Ridge Hollow Road, I think, right now. I think anyways. Making myself a loop. It's gonna probably start raining for a little bit here. Just a little bit. Feels like it anyways. I can feel it in the air. There's some more purple trees up in front of me. Those are so pretty. That's what the blossoms look like up close. I believe I see a little bit of a game trail. That's definitely a small cavern down and inside there. I'm not going to get much closer. It's too soon too early in the year. See how there's such a huge space down and in there. So, yep, I'm gonna go back up and around. I don't know if you can tell, there's two sinkholes right here. These ones aren't marked on the maps. Looks like there's another one down over that spot of green. I wonder if there's any more. There's some couple, start of a couple. There's sinkholes all over this part. A little nerve-wracking, but nobody else has fallen down them. So, highly doubt I'm gonna, but this is the first time for everything. Beautiful. This is gonna be a fun river crossing. Where'd my trekking pole go? Okay, I dropped it over here. Nice little floodplain here. A lot of sand. It's probably not very deep. Looks like there's some trees down up there. I'm gonna go look at that and see if I can avoid taking my sneakers off. I ended up using that one. Whew. You just shimmy along that real carefully. I don't know if I would have been able to do that with my bag at full capacity. I just have a couple things with me today. Okay, let's get back over to this trail without stepping on much but dead leaves. Shit. Yeah, I found another butterfly orgy over there too. It's very strange how they do that right on the edge of the water. But it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Oh, we got a gravel path. Yeah, I'm shaking. I'm shaking. I don't like heights, and that was really narrow and angled improperly. I only got one more tree to go across that I know about to get back to Ferguson. It's starting to get dim. I don't think that's just the cloud over the sun. 140. Or no, 105. Sorry, 104. It was 104. 105. A little over an hour for the peak of the eclipse. 5 miles? Or no, sorry, 4 miles done. Starting lap 5, I believe. I think. I hit one of the buttons on the phone. Yeah, no, 5 miles, 5.1. Interesting. Not that far from the campsite. It's an interesting branch that fell off the... God, sorry, I'm with my finger. Not used to the position of this camera at all. Oops. That's gonna sound good. My finger's rubbing on the microphone. Oh, uphills. Oh. Didn't do enough of these before I left. Oh. Okay. Whew. I don't know if you can hear the water running. It's dripping into that cave there. They're little ones, but I don't know what's small openings. They definitely go way back in. That's for sure. This one's a little bit larger. It's not really a small opening. I'm surprised these aren't more gated off, so idiots don't get lost and injure themselves, because there is barely 1 bar of service down through here. I have Spectrum. The lady said that Verizon is about the only one that gets service out here. Mucky, mucky, mucky goo, mucky goo. There we go. Okay. These look just like little bitty slats. Is that a bird? No, that's a piece of rock. Just beautiful. Ugh. Let's see. Okay, all clear. Ooh. It's the dark purples and the light purples. There's a lot of pretty little wildflowers out here. Lots of them. A lot of them purple. Most of them are purple. Seen some white ones. Those are, I believe, wild strawberries, mostly. Like this guy right here. Nope. That is not a wild strawberry. Ooh. Little waterfall up here. Is this that other creek crossing? Yep. I am not walking across that tree. Don't care. Nice little cavern there. I have a feeling I'm taking my shoes off for this one. But we'll have a gander. Oh, there's some big stepping stones, looks like. Wonder how wet they are. Let's see if I can fall and get myself soaked. I'm close enough to the... Oh! I just disturbed another butterfly orgy. Let me back up. Make sure I know what I'm stepping on. Ooh. That's very pretty. Ooh. Almost too many trees in the way. There's some real nice rock underneath that edge. Yeah, there's some nice rocks to step on. Well, 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Boop, boop, boop. Let's see if I can't fall. I got a ring right here. That's really not in the most excellent of locations. Oh, that one's slippery. I made it. Woohoo! Oh, that's got to get refilled. Looks like the body of the skin from a giant serpent. It's pretty cool. I am pleasantly surprised at how little horse poop is on these stone chip paths. It's mostly the single tracks, which end up getting pretty wide in some spots. Ugh. Ooh, there's a good view. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay, let's go find something else pretty cool to look at. Okay, time to go down and get some water. Let's do a little demonstration of the GeoPress. Show you how quickly you can get water with one of these things. It's worth every penny, especially since you can just pop new filters in. There's a stream down here, 0 sediment. Amazing, amazing water. It is very downhill. The walk back up sucks, but whatever. And don't mind my hair. I've been hiking all day. Hiking hair, don't care. Okay, let's see if we can get a good angle from up here. Slightly crooked, but it's not falling over. Okay. If I'm not in the frame when I check this, I'll just delete it and try again another time. Oh, screw it, actually. There's a lot of water in there, so it'll squirt a little bit, probably. A little bit too much in there. That might even still be a little bit too much. I don't know if my shoe gets wet. Okay, that's good. It's French press. Voila. Crisp, cold, ultra-filtered spring water. There's my bottle of water. Oh, it's so good. Of course, there's a little space in the bottom. Leaves a tiny bit of water. Not a big deal. And one more for the road. Yeah, there's 3 bubbles in there. There's not even a single piece of dirt. Like, not one. I don't know if you can see the water level up there or not. But yeah, I'm using most of my body weight. There's these 2 orange handles here for you to rest your palms on. You want to make sure you're pushing evenly. And as soon as it starts to go, don't put more pressure on it. Just stick with that amount of pressure. Voila! Let's go head back up the hill. The eclipse today was really awesome. That was cool. And the clouds cleared just a little bit, just enough, so that I was able to get some good photos of the reflection in the clouds off my lens on the front. Oh, screw this hill. It is steep. But yeah, I'm going to have this thing full again for the morning. Pretty sure it's going to be raining most of the day tomorrow. So I got a cave tour to do tomorrow. Whew. Okay. We're back. Time to go finish doing what I'm doing. Okay, I apologize for not videoing this. I just put the underquilt, my gold armor. It's very inexpensive underquilt. Oops, sorry. On this 40 degree. It wasn't really cold last night, but I brought it with me. It just has these little elastic strippy whippy thingies. I go up and on there. Yeah, it's a really, really amazing cobble job at getting this up, but I just, with one person, it's very, very difficult for me to hang this. I can get one side down right, but when there's tension on it and I don't have anybody holding it up in place for me, I can't get that second knot to go well. I am too exhausted to build a fire. Oh, sorry, I'm gimping around. My feet are killing me. Oh, it'll be better in the morning as usual. Okay, let's see here. Can I get this to sit up here properly? Why don't we just turn that mofo? There we go. Is that good? Okay, I think so. I don't know if you're going to be able to see my head. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Oh. Whew. It's lovely out here. It is lovely. Oh, is my ring in the way here? My loop. I try to keep that thing out of the way, but... Okay. That's the gold armor thing. These for tomorrow. Got my waterproof socks as well. The waterproof socks go over top of regular socks. They're made out of Gore-Tex. They would be very opposite of comfortable. Okay. Way up and in here. So I do my best to keep everything as organized as possible in here. That green bag, that's all my bags that everything goes in. This is just, I just get dressed in here mostly. In this stores all my gear so that nothing gets soaked or damaged or what have you, you know. Things happen in the woods. Yeah. Okay, that might be a little better. Okay, so since I'm so wiped out, all I'm going to do is boil some water and make one of the Mountain House or Alpines or whatever it is, Backpacker's Pantry. I'm just going to make one of those. That's all. But first, let me find my med pouch. This little pitty is not going to be eating roast beef first. This little pitty, that's how tired I am. Oh, that's how beat I am. This little pitty is going to wrap her feet. Something I forgot to do. Oh, my poor feet. I'm probably going to have to slide way down. Okay, so I'm going to use this cheap OK tape brand that I found on Amazon. It's wider than that Curad brand that I had found. It is the exact same type, just purple, but it's the exact same. It feels the same. It's got the same type of sticky stuff. Oh, that's some fun stuff in between my toes. Yummy. Ugh. God, the joys of hiking. Okay, so I'm sure you guys can see. My one butt cheek fell off and almost fell over. Okay, so stick it down there and then I pull up. But then I don't pull too hard going around the ankle. You want to get below the ankle bone. Avoid wrinkles, of course. And all you need is just enough to get down there so that it pulls a bit. Oh, that feels so much better already. Oh, these are those Thorlos socks. Ooh. Mama had some dirty feet. Okay, one down. One to go. Oh, those would pull out easier. There we go. Yeah, you find all manner of funness in your toes from hiking about 9 miles around trails that are filled with sand and all sorts of stuff. A lot of sand. I'm surprised at the amount of sand that I found out there. Okay, there's that wrapper. Yep, feet are all wrapped. Oh, that feels better. Still probably gonna gimp around a little bit. I got a garbage bag right here, hanging on the other side of the food bag post. I guess I assume it's low because there's not many bears here, or there's no bears here. What I've read is that there have not been any sightings in ages and ages. So that's good. That's good. I'll take that. Don't like is that they used to be very prolific around here, and they were hunted so much. But whatever. Okay. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna sit, relax for a little bit. Oof. Yep. Have a cigarette. I don't know. Maybe eat some weed chocolate. And it's 6 o'clock. Okay, I got to take my med, so that means I have to wait till after that is gone out of my mouth, which takes a while. It's so annoying to eat dinner. But it does take a while to boil the water and let the meal soak and steep. And then add a little bit more super boiling water to heat it back up a little bit. Sometimes seasonings, but most of them, the ones that I've had with Nayela that she's experimented with, have been absolutely super flavorful. Even this vegan mac and cheese that had a bunch of vegetables in it, that was so good. I was shocked, and we didn't even add anything to it. But, poor little dead Twee. It's feeding a lot of woodpeckers. I just hope that it doesn't... That might almost, not quite, I don't think. I don't think that'll reach the, I think that'll only go to about right here. It'll screw with my line for the bear butt. I have it like that because of the rainstorms, and in case the wind just starts whipping, because I don't know this tarp very well. I don't want it to rip these out. They look extremely well installed. Tons of great stitching. That's super secure right there, over and over and over and over and over. I don't see any loose threads at all. My father said it wasn't cheap. I totally believe him. It's not super heavy, but it is heavy duty. Okay, time for Mama to lay down and read for a little bit. If I pass out, you'll know, because I'll be cooking dinner at like midnight, 1 o'clock when I wake up. Bye. Okay, this is something I know my mom wants to see. It's about 7 o'clock, 6:45 right now. So this is how I have everything set up for sleeping. I have a lot of stuff that I want handy while I'm sleeping. I gotta pull this side up a bit here, just a sec. Okay, so here's the raincoat. I got my P-Style or Mars to Venus right here. My waters bottles right here. There's a couple stabilizing offshoots on either side right here. These are my jammies. Oops, sorry. These are my, oops, they're sliding out. Super, super well insulated. My finger keeps getting in the way. They stay right there. Let me get the camera in here. I have a dry bag in here with some snacks, a couple of books, my journal, my pen, and it's hooked to the cable at the top. This is kind of like a metal cable or plastic wrapped cable of some sort. My purse right there, dry bag with meds, bear spray, my puffy jackets up there, and inside of here we have that, my air mattress, and then this super, super warm sleeping bag. If you don't have the bedding stuff down and underneath you, it is just, the fabric's gonna taco shell you. You're gonna turn into a burrito, and it's gonna be very difficult for you to get any space in front of you to move your hands and do anything. This is the snake bag that it comes with. I always just leave it right there. Yeah, that's about it. Everything's all cleaned up. I even got most of the garbage that the other people left out of there. Food bag's still hanging. Everything's all picked up. Tent's all tightened up. And I'm going to go relax for a bit, because I was supposed to lay down, but I was doing stuff for the last hour or more, getting everything adjusted and ready for bed, so I can just, if I need to make food, just boil some water. And I'm still waiting for this disgusting flavor to get out of my mouth. Oh, 45 minutes. It was 6. That's right. Okay. If I have enough light to record while I'm cooking, I will. Night, guys. One last thing that I forgot. Let's see if I can find them. There's one there, all the way around my perimeter of anti-animal think everything hates it with all the coyotes that I heard last night. I'm figuring they were a little bit southeast that way because the Ferguson Campsite trail comes almost directly north. And they were a little bit southeast, and they sounded really close. They weren't being really loud, but I could hear them very well. They were less than a mile away. I don't think they were many hills and valleys over. So, got my anti-animal stinkuses right there. Oh, I just found a Bennett tent stake. What am I? I'm not gonna throw it in the fire. I end up picking it up anyways. Put it in the garbage. Oh, yes. I believe that the lady with the horse and the young kid, they were together as a group. I believe that she swiped away, kicked off of the trail the majority of the horse manure. We were going in opposite directions, and I ended up retracing a few steps today, I believe, and doing the route to the car and back down here as well at the end of the hike. And most of the horse manure was either gone or flat and just kicked away and kicked off to the side of the trail. So whoever she was, heartfelt thank you. Her and her son, grandson, nephew, friend, I don't know, they were riding up, and they're like, how's your hike? And I'm like, I love it. There's just so much horse poop. And she's like, really? I'm like, yeah, it seems like nobody, all the equestrian horse ladies that I came across today didn't even know about the 200-foot rule. 200 feet to me is excessive. I do understand that it's so that there's no smell at all on the trails or the campsites. I get water and campsites and picnic tables and things. Trail 200 feet. It just is, I don't know. But none of these people who ride horses through here apparently have read the rules or care about them. But that lady, there was a lot of manure. A lot. And 95.9% of it she got rid of. Amazing. Not many people are that good people. They just wouldn't do something like that just for one random hiker. Thank you. It's very, very kind of you. Very kind. Okay. Night.